Alrighty, I'm live. You are now watching Mad TV.
You're
Gonna
trapped
get
in a clock.
sued. What?
Yep. Uh,
I hit the button.
I know. Diana
I'm
said,
on
"Oh
it.
no, you're trapped in a clock."
I'm trapped. Yep. I'm in a clock because I don't have time. He learned a new trick. Yeah, I learned a new trick with using Adobe Express to remove the
Yep.
background.
And so now you
Now
do
if I
that
can,
all the time.
so I could do the same thing with the videos, but what was it? It's Gamecaster. Yeah, Gamecaster does it.
Yeah.
But Gamecaster's ability isn't very good in real time.
Ah.
So, oh well, it is what it is. It's Monday, and I'm out.
Yay,
I'm
Monday.
here live.
Yay. It's
Yeah,
Monday.
so enthusiastic.
Woohoo.
I'm not a big fan of Instagram. Like I'm still getting. Hi, I'm glad to meet you here. I want to make friends. I didn't see it before I left.
Oh,
But this
okay.
Diana 45274 wants to send me a message.
Oh.
Every time I post to Instagram, I get like bombarded by bots.
Yep.
That's why I don't post that much. All I did was show a picture of me relaxing on the porch in the chair before the show. I tagged Denver, so like I get immediately two bots from Denver saying you should
Of course.
promote it on Denver's whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then now I've got three people saying, "Oh, I like your picture," and one collaboration offer.
The fuck.
We like
Somebody.
your look. Do you want to collaborate with us? I have 50 something followers. You don't want to collaborate with me. You just want to take
Right.
my money. So, fuck off. Hey, Michael, Sam, and Neil. What's up, y'all? I swear, Michael, it's not me. Oh, I know. This is like bots galore.
Yeah.
Every time I post to Instagram.
Same here. Like I haven't posted on Instagram in like 2 years. The last time I posted something, all of a sudden I had like 5 guys, there's my parentheses,
Yeah.
trying to talk to me. And I'm like, whatever.
You're so full of shit. And my favorites are the collaborations, though. Like, I get the scam um, using hot chick photos to scam guys on
Yeah,
Instagram and shit. So that I understand. But the ones that make me laugh are the collaborations.
right?
Like, like that, especially the one that wanted me to sell shoes.
I know.
Like,
Like,
motherfucker, I don't have a single picture on Instagram that has my shoes in it.
right?
Or the one that wanted me to sell watches. Like, the only watch I wear is a Fitbit, sorry.
Yeah.
But, like, I have less than 100 followers. You don't want to. It's not a serious collaboration. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
You're full of shit. I'm not going to pay your upfront fees.
Yeah.
I can't
And that's
afford your iTunes cards. Leave me alone.
well, that's what they want is they're like, "Oh, collaborate with us. You know, you pay us this and you'll end up getting all this." And it's
Yeah.
bullshit. And there's people who are
Yep.
so desperate to have followers to be Instagram famous.
Oh,
And
they get that. Yeah, the email like, oh, someone wants to collaborate with me. Oh, a brand deal.
yeah,
And all you see is dollar signs. Like, I got to read the fine print there, buddy. Yep, you can't scam me because I'm always looking for the other shoe to drop. When you suspect
right.
everybody of having an ulterior motive,
You're probably correct.
you're less likely to get scammed.
Yeah.
Everybody I meet, I think to myself, what does this person want? It's probably why I don't have a lot of friends.
Probably.
Well, safe way to live.
Right? I mean, you just expect everybody to scam you.
Yeah. Will you just...
No, she will not just land.
No, she's licking my fingers. Do something else, please. Go hang out with your sister.
No,
Look, she's
she
out there
wants to be
bathing.
there. Nope, she wants to be there. Right there where you're at.
Oh. Then we have this right here. This will scare her away.
You turn on the brazier.
Oh, she didn't jump.
Oh,
What is it?
shaver.
Meow. It's a special shaver for animals that uses a plastic blade so it doesn't cut their skin. They don't like the sound it makes, the beeping.
Which sucks, because I got it so I could shave Dagger, because he needs shaved. And unless I can trick him into going into the bathroom.
I'm telling you, just grab him and chuck his ass in there. Shut the door. That's what I had to do, but what I did last time.
I think I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to, like, be casually sitting on your bed at the end and just, like,
Just
in the
hurl
bathroom.
him in there.
Yeah. Close the door real quick. And then he's not gonna speak to me forever.
So, like the title is, I made more work for myself. I screwed up. So let me start with, today I tried to come up with a video for today for the channel.
Yeah.
But I thought against it, mostly because I couldn't think of anything to do. It's kind of one of those spur of the moments, maybe I should do a video. And I sat there for a good 45 minutes.
Oh.
And I came up empty. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of trying to force something, I'm just going to shit can it. Because no one likes this stuff when it's forced. So I'm like,
No.
I go live on at 7 yeah.
Yeah.
I go live at 7 anyway. So I thought against it.
That's what I keep telling Ty. I'm like, if you're having to force it, then it's not something, it needs to come natural. Otherwise, it's going to feel forced.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things that we were talking about was his book. And he kept asking me all these questions, like, well, do you think it's a good idea? Well, I don't know. I'm like, well, if you don't know, then it probably isn't.
Yeah.
If you don't like your book, how do you expect anybody else to like it?
Exactly.
How do you start a story? I'm like, see, those kind of questions I suck at because I just start. I don't suffer from writer's block.
Well, okay,
Ever.
that's what him and I were I was talking to him about, and I'm like, if you have to struggle so hard for your damn story, then I'm like, is writing something you're passionate about or something you feel like you should do because everybody else in your family is a writer? Because it doesn't feel like it's something you're passionate about. It feels like something you're trying too hard and struggling with. And I'm like, now don't get me wrong, if you truly love it and you're truly passionate about it, that's great. But if it's something that you're fighting to do all the time, then maybe it's not something that's for you, and that's okay. You don't have to be a writer because everybody else in your family is.
My problem is I just don't have enough time to do all the ideas I want to do.
Yeah.
I love writing. My ideal job would be nothing but blogs and books all day.
All the time.
Yep, that's all I would do all day.
Mm-hmm.
Is write blogs and books. And I still think that I could out productivity Stephen King. No, they're not necessarily be the same quality, but I could write more than he can.
Yeah.
I bet. I don't know, because that's based off of one of his interviews where he says that he writes about, his goal is 2,000 words a day for his books. Like, shit, I do 2,000 words before lunch. So I could definitely write as many books as he can. Now, if they're any good is a whole other story.
Well, and I think that's probably the thing is he really like put some effort and thought and.
Yeah. Probably. And he probably doesn't have clients that are bugging him all day long and trying to maintain his blogs and do all of his social accounts by himself and edit videos and.
That's exactly it.
Grr. Anyway. So one of the things that made more work for myself was so last week I was working on fixing the tags on WriterSanctuary's website. Now the reason for that is because I'm tagging things as according to like brands and primary topics what the article's about. That way all the content's organized and stuff, and it'll just show you. It'll show me what I need to work on to surpass TextBroker because I lost a lot of TextBroker traffic. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this with Crossing Colorado too, because let's fix all the websites while we're at it. So I'm all deleting all of Crossing Colorado's tags because I'm going to re-tag them. And then I thought, well, I wonder what categories we got going on. So I went to the category screen to see what kind of articles I had on Crossing Colorado. I went out and had lunch and came back and thought, okay, so I'm going to select all and delete because that's the quickest way to delete the tags. So I hit it. And as soon as I hit the delete button, I realized I'm still on the category screen. Wiped them all out. So I had to rebuild all of the categories for Crossing Colorado. Which meant all of the pages on Crossing Colorado's website, like the recipe page, the eating and dieting page, the exercise page, like all the pages that link to from the front page were gone. They were still there, but they were fucked up. There was no articles there. So I had to go through and not only re-tag everything, but had to rebuild all of the categories from scratch, which is a pain in the ass. I'm still not done. I got 380 articles to go. But as I'm doing it, I realized a lot of things about my website. It was a lot of the vast majority of the content on Crossing Colorado is all journal entries, the little stupid one-offs.
Not
So I
stuff
started thinking, yeah. So that I'm thinking that's why Google sunk the site so hard.
Yeah.
There's not very much quality content to it. So,
Real
moral
quick,
of the story: watch
quick.
what you're doing with your blog.
Hi Neo. Hi KDC. Okay. Sorry, they both had said hi.
Yeah, I was gonna say hello after I finished my sentence.
I figured.
Hello, Neo, KDC. I just got off from studio, driving home at the moment. Then quit chatting. Drive your damn car. Oh, here's another one. And then 1986 liked my photo. Anywho. Oh, wants to send me a message. No way. And look, they have a seductive selfie as their picture.
Of course they do.
Man. That's one thing I don't see on Twitter is a lot of bots.
Yeah.
I had that one stalker for a while, but then they disappeared.
That fizzled out because you didn't get the give the reaction they wanted.
Yeah. Well, and then when it comes to Instagram, it's like every bot targets me.
You're what they're looking for.
Yeah, I am. Automated response. So yeah, when you're working on your blogs, make sure you're on the right page before you're deleting shit.
Yeah. So bad.
Oopsie doodle.
When Mike told me that, I was like, "You did what?"
You wiped them all out. I'm so glad that WordPress doesn't delete the articles that are linked to categories when you delete them.
That would have been so bad.
770 articles gone.
Yeah.
I'd have to start completely over from scratch.
That would have been really bad.
I think I have a backup from. Let's see, Green Geeks keeps a backup at night, so I could have got the backup from the day before.
Yeah.
But it's a pain in the ass to do that, though.
No.
But you know what? I don't know if I would use the backup. I would have just chalked it up to.
Oopsie.
Fuck it, and have to rebuild the site anyway, so might as well start from scratch. Because there's a lot of stupid stuff on that website.
Well, and it's probably a good thing, you know? In all honesty, while it sucks, it's probably a good thing because now you're realizing what kind of stuff you have on there that you're like,
yeah, that I have to
pull off and
delete. I think a lot of them, I'm just going to outright delete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get Google to think of my site as something better than just randomness, I guess.
I mean,
a lot of it's not really duplicate, but same story. I suck at weight loss, yada yada yada.
Yeah, so. Just basic, like you said, just basic journal entries that are.
Yep, pretty much. And I did click a bunch of articles that I plan to revise to make them better.
Oh, good.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
So, I've got my work cut out for me. But let's see what else we got. Working on getting the new blog ahead of schedule. WriterSanctuary is. I worked on today's post, and then tomorrow I'll be working on Wednesday's post. With the new blog, I'm doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and it's starting to get seen in Google.
That's
So I'm
good.
kind of excited because I'm tracking all the data to show how long it takes for a blog to actually get seen by Google. And so that's getting. It went from 0 to 80 to 290 last week.
Awesome.
Wow. Considering that WriterSanctuary gets like hundreds of thousands of impressions a month.
Well, I mean, still.
No, it's kind of cool. I'm like, I don't really expect anything to happen from the blog until probably about August. August, I should actually see some positive movement. So
Yeah.
Katie says, turns out Michael was right. Things aren't going to work out with me and that one girl from Chicago. Huh.
And
It's
why
almost
is
like
that?
somebody here could call that. Because she was wrapping her legs around somebody else. Sorry.
You're so rude. Jeez.
Her parents
Her
her
parents.
parents doesn't approve.
Hey,
Her parents don't approve of us being together. All that counts is that the numbers go up. Absolutely, Neil. Yeah. That's that it's exciting to see it. I'm really curious to see just when I can start actually getting clicks from Google. There's only been one click so far, and that's somebody that searched by my website by name. So I'm wondering if that was more of a bot.
Or one of us.
Click.
Or one of us.
Yeah, could be. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see it go up. Well, sorry that didn't work out for you, KDC.
Yeah, Mike gives you crap, but really.
I do. I give everybody crap. It doesn't mean I don't care. It just means that.
Just means that Mike gives everybody crap.
Yeah, and I like to laugh. Sorry, typing and driving hard. Driving hard?
No, he's typing while driving, and it's difficult.
I get it, but it's just typing and driving hard. You shouldn't be typing while you're driving anyway.
Right? I was gonna say, you're gonna get Mike started on a rant. He hates that.
Oh, I hate it with a passion. That's how accidents are caused. Oh, what else we got going on? Working on getting the new blog ahead of schedule. That's what I'm doing. So I've got 3 posts a week. As soon as it's caught up, maintaining the work will be quite easy. Yeah, I planned for 5 blog posts for it this week. So as soon as that's caught, yeah. So as soon as that's done, then it just goes down to 3 and frees up a bunch of time.
And you're ahead on one of the other sites.
WriterSanctuary.
WriterSanctuary.
Yeah. Ahead, yeah.
I was gonna say, you told me last week that you were ahead on one of them. I just
we're
couldn't remember.
rolling. Actually, one of my goals for February.
For February?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Better late than never.
Right. I mean.
Oh, that's part of it. Is that I was going to set WriterSanctuary at 3 posts per week, but I'm wondering if I should just do 2.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I think about doing that is because it'll free up a block of time that I can do a video on Monday with no problem. Especially if I want to be picking up Despair next week.
Oh, because that's adding something else.
That's going to add 4 hours of my week to Despair.
Yeah.
So I need to start reeling some things back if I want to do all the rest of this other shit.
I kind of feel like you should get like 3 episodes ahead on Despair. Have them recorded and written and recorded, and then be 3 episodes ahead. That way, if something happens, you're not screwed for the week, and then you just do 1 a week still.
That would be
and you're
nice.
ahead and you're consistent.
That would be nice, but that would mean I'd have to dedicate 12 hours of my week to Despair just to get those 3 ahead.
I didn't say it wasn't going to take you 3 weeks to get ahead.
No. If I want 3 episodes, that's 12 hours of work.
I get that, but I'm saying, like, if you, rather than post next week, because you're already so far behind on posting Despair, if you keep with the 1 a week, and you don't post one until you have 3 done, so then you're ahead and you're consistent.
Nope, I can't do that because then I will forget.
Oh, okay.
I have to upload them
As
immediately.
you do them.
Yeah, because I won't remember.
I mean, that's valid. I just...
Taking a Zyrtec.
You have Zyrtec in there?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I finished off the last one Airbeth had in the bathroom, and my allergies are whooping my ass with this smoke.
Oh, I mean, no.
Boy, I'm going to come in there and whoop your ass on camera.
I just take the last one.
You did not.
No.
I'm going to come in there and beat
actually,
you up on camera.
There's almost a full bottle. Oh. No, I lied. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I got 13 left.
Still. I'm literally dying from the frickin' smoke.
Yeah, if you were literally dying.
Okay, you should have heard me. This morning I sounded like Ty.
Oh, but I'm also doing the same thing with Crossing Colorado. If I just move Crossing Colorado and WriterSanctuary to 2 a week. So I was thinking like writing Wednesday and Friday or publishing for WriterSanctuary, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays for Crossing Colorado, because I have Sunday's weight loss update anyway, and the blog post will go out on Fridays. It'll still be uploaded on Wednesday on Spotify.
Yeah.
But the post for it won't be out until Friday.
Oh, okay.
That way it's technically Crossing Colorado will get 4 a week.
Yeah.
Not that anybody reads the other 2. Oh, Jesus.
Diana says, I would love to see Sam beat Michael up. Yeah, it would never happen. He could whoop my ass. Easy. Easy.
Never happen.
Anytime. Freaking, I brought, Annika was in his room the other day. Her and I were just laying on his bed talking to him while he was sitting at the computer. And I was like, I tried to get her to help me take him out. And I thought he was going to whoop both of our asses. That's a lot of weight. And he was just like throwing us around. I thought he was going to kick us, like...
Because I've got way more muscle mass than both you put together.
I know.
Get all Hercules on you. Toss your guys' asses out my window.
Right? It was fun, though, because then I got him to gang up with me on Annika. And that was easier.
I'd hope so.
Airbeth's the one that's hard to, like, beat up, though.
But one of the biggest reasons why I'm moving all this time around this week is because I want to get back to working on Despair, and I want to finish 7. I was starting to think about it. I'm like, you know, this is supposed to be my year of the book, so I was supposed to increase my book writing on my spreadsheet by 300%, and I've been slacking. So I thought, we're going to reel back on some of this other stuff so I can work on the books.
That works. I mean, you've still got, like, so many half projects still, and...
Yeah. Like, I want to get 7 done, and then I want to start working on the one I have on Inkitt.
Yeah.
And I want to get started on the Kindle Vella project.
Exactly.
And then, as soon as I publish Kingmaker, I want to start writing Fury to that. So I've got lots and lots to do.
You have so much to do.
That's, you know, that's one thing. I don't have a shortage of shit to write.
Yeah.
Between the blogs and the books, I've got endless supply of writing to do. I am never bored.
No. Unfortunately, he's got too many things
that's my issue.
to do.
So I got too many of them. 'Cause I've got the 4 main blogs plus my writing, michaelbrockbank.com, Practically Living Green, we haven't done shit with in months.
No,
I'm thinking about dropping it.
I think you should just drop it. It's
Yeah, it was an experiment that blew up. So
yeah.
What else we got? Oh, that's just the blogs. Then the YouTube channel, the podcast, 2 live streams.
Way too much shit.
What else? Oh yeah. And for the most part, they all get 2 hours of blocks of time each.
Yeah.
So if I do 2 blog posts for Writer Sanctuary and 2 for Crossing Colorado, that's 2, 4, 8 hours of my week.
Yeah.
It's an awful lot of time when you have other shit to do.
Yep.
And then I have Green Gig stuff to do on top of that.
Exactly. It's just.
So
I
I've
mean,
got to. I'm gonna start reeling a few things back, which I'm kind of disappointed about because that just means it's going to take longer for Writer Sanctuary and Crossing Colorado to get enough traffic to actually pay me a decent amount of money.
I mean, but your only other option would be to completely drop like 2.
Yeah. 2 websites altogether.
Yeah. And you don't want to do that.
No. Nope. Dry erase board time to write all this stuff down. Actually, it's in my Asana right now.
So he just gets way too many things.
I spent the last couple of days going over it in Asana, so I've got it all scheduled out. And plus the Pinterest thing that I added too. That only takes me a half hour though to do Pinterest, and I'm thinking about, after 6 months, it's just a 6-month experiment looking right about.
Right.
It's not worth it for a writer.
No.
But so as soon as the 6 months is over, I'll probably just do it once a month.
Just to
have
have
it scheduled
something
ahead of time. Yeah. Or maybe once a week. What I'll do is it'll take an hour, and then I can set up enough pins to go out on Pinterest for the entire month.
Yeah.
And no, that should only take me like a half hour actually. So after the 6 months is over, I'm going to do that because the 6-month study I'm doing is 3 posts a week on Pinterest. Haven't gained any followers. Got quite a few views, but that's it. No clickbacks to the website, so the whole purpose of it is kind of moot.
Yeah.
I'd rather spend the time playing around on Instagram, to be honest. Even despite
with
getting all the scammers, bots. One of my friends on Snapchat posted a picture of a box of donuts. That sounds so good right now, but I just got home and feeling lazy.
Donuts.
No, not just any donuts.
Voodoo.
Voodoo.
You have a problem.
Yes, I do. I love voodoo donuts. Laziness is the best form of weight management, right? Too lazy to cook, too lazy to go to Walmart.
Right?
But yeah, that's one of the big reasons why I've got trying to get all this done in the meantime, because I would like to focus more on the book. I'm really interested to hear what other people have to say about, or my beta readers have to say about my book, but no one's commented except for Sam.
I was gonna say we went through a whole bunch of comments tonight.
On chapter 4. You've had the book for 2 weeks. Misread a book a night.
I haven't been reading.
Yeah, because she thinks it's boring.
No, because I've actually been fucking busy at work. I haven't read anything. It's not even like I haven't read. It's not even like I've read other stuff.
Don't tell me that. You've only been to work 4 days.
Well, I know.
The past month.
No, I read the books that I finished last week. I haven't read anything else aside from the little bit of your book that I've read.
So what you're saying is TikTok is better.
I don't even watch TikTok. Ugh. Fucking hate TikTok.
Yeah. I have let my emails pile up. Yeah, see, and like Neo's a member on Buy Me Coffee, so like there's like all kinds of shit that she's missing out on.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of goodness in those emails I've been sending. June 10th is when the link expires. But like I said, if anybody needs a little bit of extra time, I could make a new one.
I'll have it read before then.
TikTok got banned in Minnesota.
I'm not in Minnesota, so.
Yeah. I never had any interest in TikTok.
I never did either, but there's a couple people that I watch. Or now I just
Matt
watch them
Casey
on
gets
what
nice.
Airbeth calls what does she call it? The Walmart
YouTube?
version of
Or
TikTok.
Walmart TikTok?
Yeah. Discount TikTok.
Yeah, and I still have no idea what I'm doing with mine. Like, I want to make some shorts, but then I'm thinking, it might improve the subscriber count, but I don't see it really helping views
Yeah.
or watch time.
It might.
Well, I don't know, because like on my For You page on YouTube,
Yeah.
it like shows all the stupid ass stuff that's on TikTok that I don't even watch. I skip over them, but yet their channels still appear on my homepage. So when YouTube says that shorts aren't linked to long form videos, they're full of shit, because these are people I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Outside of shorts. So yeah. Lying sexist shit.
I forgot to get a drink.
But I have come across a couple of channels that I wound up liking after that. Like the Everybody's So Creative lady. The GAFC guy.
Oh yeah.
Good Fathers Club or Get Butt Cunt. Who else? Now the Viva La Dirt League shows up on my shorts all the
but
time,
you were watching.
I watched
them,
I watched their videos. So
yeah.
Now I would rather watch the long form than the shorts, because they condense the long form into shorts.
Yeah,
and so it misses like a lot of the backstory to the episodes. So I'd rather watch the longer ones. I'm telling you, that one where he dumped all of his charisma points, or dumped all of his points into charisma, was awesome.
I want to see that one.
And I tried telling Ty he could start doing some of that on YouTube.
I know.
But he's like, well, I'm just not that funny. And he wants me to write shit.
And you're like, I don't got that kind of time. Write your own shit.
Yang Lily.
Alrighty then.
Yang Lily wants to send me a message. I bet she does. See, Anna likes my stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because I have Instagram shared to Facebook.
Yep. I typically like it on Facebook too, rather than I don't go to Instagram.
Oh, and then Neil, the writer on Twitter, was asking, for those of you who are stressed, how do you still be creative and write your books? So my response to him was, my secret is that I'm always stressed. And then a gif of Hulk.
Right?
It's true. I'm always
It's funny
stressed.
because it's true.
Yep. I need a vacation.
You get one.
No, I don't. I get a day off. And even then, I'm going to wind up taking my laptop anyway.
Why?
Just in case I have to write something. Because I'm not going to be hanging out with you guys 24 hours a day, I'm sorry to say. I am looking forward to sleeping in a hotel bed, though.
Hopefully it's a comfy hotel bed.
Once I successfully find my wife, I'm going to write a blog about it. Yeah.
I mean...
Well, there's a goal.
Right. I know lots of people who've done stuff like that.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing a blog about dating in your 40s.
Yeah.
But going all funny with it. Like, dating in your 40s is like going to a thrift store. Looking for that one perfect piece of furniture that's not broken or stained. Or ancient.
You're not looking for an antique.
Yep, I don't want an antique. I don't want something busted. And I definitely don't want to have to clean something up.
Which means you're gonna be single for the rest of your life.
Pretty much. Like all the women I've dated, or haven't even dated some of these, have all been busted.
Yeah.
The only one who wasn't like severely broken was the one that wanted children.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want kids. So that was kind of sad because she was really good. She was a nice girl.
Yep.
But she was definitely young.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't like dating younger women. That's a sad reality for many people.
Yeah.
Oh, finding someone who's not broken? And the older you get, the worse it's going to be.
Pretty much.
And then you come across some of them that are like completely shattered.
Here's
Like that one chick. There's this one girl who really liked me. And she was like really hitting on me pretty hard.
Yeah.
And then she's like, maybe you can read, because she heard I was a writer and she wanted me, it's like, maybe you can read my book. And I, just out of fun, I said, yeah, I can probably pencil that in. Not even thinking about it. And then she immediately fell off the handle. Well, I don't want somebody who has to pencil me in, and I need to be more of a priority, and all this. Yada,
Oh yeah,
yada.
like
I'm
lost.
Oh my God,
her
this
shit
was
on.
it was a figure of speech, you bitch.
Yeah.
So I think I dodged a bullet. She seemed a little on the needy side. I think she got hurt by somebody who didn't prioritize her at all.
So here's the thing that you got to realize about once you start dating somebody who's the age group you're
Hey, you
looking
found
to
it.
date. Most of them have already been married and have had a shitty marriage, which is why they're not still married.
Well, no shit. I'm not looking for a virgin.
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. So there's so much brokenness because they've already been there, done that, got the t-shirt and don't want to fuck another one. So they're scared and they're so damaged by the bullshit that happened in their relationships when they were younger.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but I mean, that's the way.
I would
the
be so
reality of it.
grateful if I had a boyfriend. I would treat him like a king. That's what they all say. They all say do. I don't want to be treated like a king. I just want somebody to acknowledge me. Just wanted to come back with a pulse.
Oh.
That's not right. No, that's not true. My tastes have gotten quite exquisite.
Yeah, you've turned into a picky bitch.
Yeah, well, I'm
Who's
not
a
gonna
picky
settle.
bitch?
I'm a picky bitch. I'm not going to settle. I refuse to settle. I will be with one who I'm supposed to be with, or I'll go without. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm a writer. I have a ton of pussy around me.
Right? Most of it's gray. And furry.
Except for this big black one.
Let's see. Katie C says
Hey,
there is a
Neil, like my
new
photo.
coworker who is into me. She keeps asking me out on dates and wants to enter into a relationship with me, but she has red flags of going off on her boss. Rule 9. No, Rule 12?
Yep, Rule 12. Never date a coworker.
Rule 12.
Rule 9 is don't go anywhere without a
The
knife.
knife. Yeah, I know. That's
Rule 12. Never date a coworker. I would cook him dinner and walk around in lingerie. See, and you hear women say that, but I have yet to see a single one do it. It's like one of those, I'll be your fantasy. If yeah. Most of mine have been nightmares.
Here's the thing.
Come on now.
The real,
You know half the women I've dated.
I know.
You
That's
can
why I
argue.
laughed. That's why I laughed. Here's the thing. The reality of it is real life doesn't work that way. So you can think either as going into a relationship of, oh, this would be amazing and I would do this for him. But in all reality, first of all, cooking every night is a pain in the ass. And doing it in fucking lingerie is uncomfortable as fuck. Like, what, you know?
This is coming from a woman who never cooked or cleaned.
Bullshit. I did too. when we were
Oh,
first
whatever.
together. I did.
Whatever.
I used to work every day and come home and make dinner when we lived in the
Okay,
Ohio.
so yeah, for the first 2 out of 15 years.
Yep.
But after that, she was like, "Fuck it."
Well, we were just talking about being broken, right?
Are you calling me a liar, Michael? No, not necessarily. Just like Sam said, some shit changes. You may have like this awesome envisioning of how things are going to go, and then they rarely ever go that way.
Yeah. See, okay, KDC says honeymoon phase maybe, but after that Diana might get sick of it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, reality is you want somebody that you can chill on the couch with in your fucking sweats when you haven't shaved your legs in 2 fucking weeks, who might make fun of you a little bit about it, but is going to hang out with you anyway.
Yeah.
And spend time, quality time, and be a partner and be in that relationship. Not somebody who expects you to walk around in lingerie, who like.
Nope. And pretty much the only thing a guy wants is someone who doesn't add to his stress level.
Right?
Now, we are simple creatures, really. There's very, very little work that needs to go into making a guy happy. We are low maintenance.
Some are pretty high maintenance.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Not a lot, though.
No, but some.
Most men are low maintenance.
Yeah.
I would treat him like a king. In reality, I am going to be me. Take it or leave it. I wouldn't treat him like a king. Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly it.
I
You
don't
want
wanna-
somebody
yeah, I don't
who
wanna
wants
be-
you for you.
I don't want to be worshipped. I want my counterbalance. I want the yin to my yang. I don't want either one to be superior over the other. We are to complement each other.
Yeah.
I'm a convenient cook, but don't expect a 4-course meal. Sam does hot dogs, macaroni, and cheese.
Hey, I can cook. I just don't like to clean
Just
up
don't want
afterwards,
to.
so I don't. I make some pretty good fucking food. And you know that's true.
Was it 3 times out of every year?
Wow, that many?
That's ambitious.
Dang.
No, since you got on the diet, you whipped up some really good keto
Yeah.
stuff recently. Yeah, like that spaghetti thing. That was awesome. And my ice cream.
Your ice cream the other
Thick
night
as-
was freaking awesome.
Thick as shit, but it was really good.
So good.
I get it. I would just be a treat for him. See, that's what, like, I want to lose all my weight because, like I said last week, I want to be treated as a piece of meat. Or looked at as a piece of meat.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I don't want to be treated as one.
No.
Like, I'm fine if you're gawking at me. I just don't want to.
You don't want the
Neither.
negativity with it that comes with that.
I don't want to be a trophy boyfriend.
Right?
Yeah.
Trophy.
Don't put me on a pedestal. I'll fall off of it because I never stay in one place. True. I am very simple. I'm a simple man from the Shinedown.
That's a good song.
I am a man in constant sorrow. I am.
Right?
I wouldn't say I'm in constant sorrow. I'm constant stress. I
Yeah.
should do a parody of
There's
that
your
one.
parody.
Yeah. Oh.
How do
Yeah.
I love how we just randomly get on really weird fucking topics. Like,
Yeah, it's after hours at WriterSanctuary where we just talk about writing for about 10 minutes.
right? And then go off on weird tangents of all directions.
Yeah, at least I'm not drinking.
I know I didn't have a drink tonight either. I was gonna get one.
I was going to, but then I had Taco Bell, so
So then you didn't have the
I've got to
calories.
balance it out somehow.
I made you promise when I bought you Taco Bell.
I know. Nope, I got it. And then tomorrow, I want to make sure that I'm good so I can have a drink at the show.
Tomorrow we're working on Airbus car, right?
I thought we were doing a podcast tomorrow.
Well, I'm off tomorrow.
Oh. Then go home.
I don't have time to go home. I don't have the money to go home again when I'm going up there Friday, and I went last night.
Yeah. No one ever leaves my house.
Your house is better than mine. I mean,
And
honestly.
so? The grass is always greener.
It really is. Honestly.
Well, it's not grass; it's a bunch of weeds. But
Hey,
green.
it's greener.
Well,
Actually,
it's been raining for a week and a half.
Mine's pretty green right now too. I need somebody to mow it. I asked Ashley if she'd ask Justin if he'll mow my lawn. Ty's like, I'd mow it, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't have a fucking mower.
I love my mower. My mower is cool.
Yeah, I don't have a lawnmower. So, well, that's great that he would be willing to mow it. I don't have a way for him to do that.
Casey says, I'm so bummed out about the girl, but she had red flags that were so obvious. I still want her, though. Well,
that happens.
But she has red flags. My first ex was nothing
red flags.
but... My first ex was a walking red flag.
Right? She still is a walking red flag.
And... Yeah,
unfortunately, you were young and stupid, so you reacted to it like a bull instead of like an adult that's like, "Oh, red flag, stay away." You were like, "Yes, charge that."
I wouldn't say a bull. I wouldn't say a bull. More like a dog, and I smelt she was in heat.
I was just thinking
typical 16-year-old.
I was just talking about like the color red. You know, like an
adult
adult is like, "Oh, red flags, let me stay away from that." A bull's like, "Red, let me charge that."
But actually, bulls are colorblind. It's not the color red that they chase after; it's the motion of the flag.
Yeah, exactly. You were chasing the motion of the flag. I mean, it's not wrong.
True that. True that. Bow bow.
Casey, now I'm gonna go back to the streets. Dating's hard.
What?
That's why I refuse to do it.
I just don't have time. I'd have to leave the house.
Right?
I never leave the house. I can totally relate, KDC. Michael knows.
I'm really hoping that you and Annika actually get out of the house.
I would love to. I'm really serious about looking to see if there's either a top golf league or a bowling league that my daughter and I can join.
I think it would be really good for both of you.
Get out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate dating, but how else am I supposed to find a husband? Mail order?
Yeah, that's true.
You can get a Filipino husband.
Go on a show like my 90 Day Fiance.
Or no, just
Married at First Sight.
Just start a YouTube channel and talk about weight loss.
All right.
You got them throwing it at you.
I was gonna say then you can get a Filipino husband.
And they throw it at her in bucket loads.
In other languages.
Yeah. I have time to date. I just don't want to date.
Yeah,
exactly.
I feel you on that one, Neo. I have no desire whatsoever to date.
I am single by choice. If it really mattered that much to me, I'd get off my ass and go do something. But I don't know what to do with myself as a 40-year-old, and I don't want to be one of those creepy guys hanging out at a bar. So, there's that.
There's that. Yeah, see, Neo gets me.
Oh, man, did I have an erotic dream last night?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say, really?
And then it jumped over to fixing Arabeth's car.
Don't you hate it when dreams do that? You're like all into something, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Where the fuck did this come from?"
Yeah, it was plugging things into the spark plug. One of them was unplugged and dangling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My erotic dreams turned into mechanics and wet dreams.
Right.
I don't get it. Getting to know someone is a time investment. Yeah, especially when you're this age.
I just, yeah.
Well, that's like the dating group was asking about stuff. I'm like, oh, if you're dating for intention, like I am almost 47. Absolutely, I'm playing for keeps.
Right?
I don't have time for games, man. My clock is ticking. I ain't gonna waste my time playing games. If I want you, I want you. If not, then I'm just gonna
And then
keep
moving
writing.
on.
It's
Keep going.
I have books to write.
Right?
This dream sounds wild. Oh, it was.
Oh, damn it, no, I want ice cream cake.
Oh, it's his birthday
I'm
cake.
not
Leave
eating
it
ice
alone.
cream cake, I just want ice cream cake.
Yeah, I think that wraps me up for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we had more active, more like a
People that we actually talked about writing and were active in what this channel is supposed to be.
yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like talking about weird shit like this, but
Or KDC has a good one. Everyone, if you had one word to describe your dating life, what would it be? Zero.
Desperation. I have 10 dating apps on my phone, but haven't opened them up. I deleted all mine. I got tired of getting ghosted. I got ghosted 3 times in a row, and after that, I'm like, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah, it's not worth the...
No, I'm not even going to worry about it anymore. I'm a writer. Dairy Queen has ice cream cake.
Oh,
yeah, we get ours from
we got
Cold Stone.
a Cold Stone ice cream cake.
Yeah.
And it was way better than a Dairy Queen one, which we've always got Dairy Queen one. Dairy Queen ones are so good. But the Cold Stone one was awesome.
I can't wait to get the peanut butter one from
For your
Cold
birthday?
Stone. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh no, now I'm craving ice cream cake. Whose birthday is it? It was Ty's.
It was Ty's. We did.
Neil has no dating words.
Yeah, see? None.
None.
Yeah, as I said, zero.
DQ has the best ice cream products in the world. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, there's... Dairy Queen's good. I mean,
I like Blizzards.
Dairy Queen's good. But there's so much better ice cream out there.
Maybe I can put my diet off for one more day. That's how it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll do better tomorrow. And then it comes tomorrow, I'll do better tomorrow.
You're like, oh shit, I messed up today. I guess
It's
I'll
a
try again
vicious
tomorrow.
cycle. Yep, it's a vicious cycle.
That's why I'm starting on the 1st. Even though I'm going to be on vacation, that's going to be really hard.
I took a small bag of Oreo minis and mixed it with a small serving size of ice cream.
Awesome.
We can take some Oreo minis and stick it as a mix-in the Ninja.
Yeah. I think really making our own ice cream's been phenomenal.
Yeah, I love the Ninja.
I think it was
my favorite
such a
so far.
good investment.
My favorite so far has got to be the blueberry pie filling with chocolate almond milk.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was so good. But it's so good. DQ brings back so many childhood memories.
Again, I'm not saying Dairy Queen's not good. I have just ended up having so much better ice cream recently.
I don't have very many childhood memories of DQ, mostly because my family was too poor.
Right? Dairy Queen's...
I've lived in poverty like the vast majority of my life.
Do you know what, Eric? Do you know what Annika asks me when we can go to Dairy Queen? Are we poor bitches, or can we eat like Richies and go to Dairy Queen? Can we eat rich girl food? That's what she'll ask you all day. Can we eat rich girl food?
Like, nope, we're poor bitches. Let's get ourselves a what are they called at Wendy's?
A piggy bag.
A Frosty. Frosty, there we go. Yeah. For $1. Hey. It's easier if you keep yourself busy. I notice I eat less when I'm constantly moving around and doing stuff. Yes, I also eat less if I'm playing games or if I'm going live. I don't eat on camera. So do more stuff on Twitch. Become a Twitch thought.
That's mine and Max's dream. Me and Max want to be Twitch thoughts together.
You would have to actually use Twitch
I know.
in order for that to start.
I don't know how though.
I got a new subscriber on Twitch today.
How? When was the last time you were on Twitch?
It's been like 6 months.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, whatever.
Right.
They're trying to talk me into coming back, I bet. Probably some Twitch bot that randomly follows people after they've been gone for 6 months.
Right.
That way it like peaks that FOMO, the fear of missing out.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, I better get on. That's what I think what a lot of dating apps do, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sure.
They create the fake accounts that hit you up, and send you all these messages that you have to sign up with their service in order to read.
Yeah.
And
then they're all fake.
Zeusk. Yeah, with Zeusk, no, it wasn't even that. With Zeusk, it was I kept getting all these messages of women, and the only way to read the email is to sign up. So I did for 6 months. It was $60 or something like that a month. So I did it for 6 months, and all of those messages stopped as soon as I signed up.
As soon as you paid the money.
Yep. So
Ew.
I don't believe any app nowadays.
Nia says I got a cold from my kid. 3 days of sore throat, and today is runny nose time. That's
a bummer.
Awful.
I have hay fever right now. Allergies.
It's not even hay fever. It's the freaking smoke.
I mowed the lawn yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys can afford to live in Colorado, you aren't poor. I look at the prices out there and really fell out of a chair.
Who the fuck said I could afford to live in Colorado? You see me living in Mike's office, right?
Sam's living in my office because she can't afford a place.
Yeah. And it's funny. Okay, so here's one for you. I have no problem
the
talking about pay.
property taxes went up this year too.
So I just got a raise in my job. Okay. I'm making, and so anybody who lives not in a place that costs $1 zillion to live, like Denver, is going to think this is crazy. I just got a raise that I make $20.88 an hour. Okay? Now, in the rest of the fucking world, that's more than a livable wage. That's like, holy shit, $20.88 an hour is awesome.
Not in LA.
Okay, but I'm saying like somebody
or New York.
Yeah. But in so many other places, $20.88 an hour is a lot of fucking money. I can't make my $600 a month car payment. And I don't have normal fucking bills.
No, everybody else pays them for it.
Right? And, everybody at work is pissed about this raise because it's just not enough. And I'm like, guys, we're talking about a company that's worldwide, not just in Colorado. So while it's not enough to pay to live here in Colorado, if you're living in, Oklahoma. Yeah, see, just like I could easily buy. It's nuts. It's craziness.
Yeah, it says Michael had to work hard to where he is today. Absolutely. I've had to bust ass and swallow shit for a long time to get to where I am at.
Well, and that's the thing is I have done so much to get out of where I'm at, and then for this, I mean, yeah, it just, for me to be able to make that much, and there is no way in hell, no way. I was looking at a house across the street from Mike's house for us to rent, okay? And technically it's a 2-bedroom house. It's actually got 4 bedrooms because there's 2 non-conforming bedrooms in the basement. They want $2,600 a month. And
That's more than my mortgage.
Yeah.
Parts of Texas are starting to look like California.
I know. I had a friend who was like, I'm thinking about going down to Houston. And I'm like, right now, it's not all that much better to go down to Houston. That's what people are doing. Everybody's leaving Colorado and they're seeing these houses that are like, for Colorado standards, are so cheap But um, in all reality, they're just gonna jump the prices up like they did here in Colorado.
It's funny. And I know it's for a completely different reason, but the whole time when they first started talking about raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour, I called it back then. Everybody will raise their prices in order to meet it.
Yeah.
And sure as shit.
Um,
But a part of that is, or part of the reason why their prices are going up is a big part is because of inflation that was
yeah.
offset from or caused because of the COVID.
Yeah.
But still, coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences.
So here's the thing, Diana, Texas will never end up like California for one reason and one reason alone. One,
It's too red.
Texas is such a red, conservative, gun-toting state, and Californians are such left liberals. Like it is
Everything's fatphobic.
It is such contrary,
polar opposites.
Yeah, it just that's one of the reasons that people from California were able to come into Colorado and just integrate themselves like they did is because Colorado values and California values were fairly much the same. So there was a lot of intermeshing and it worked out well. But that will never happen to Texas because Texas is such, like I said, it's polar opposites. There's no way.
I see a lot of abandoned homes here, but they are too much to fix up.
Yep.
That's what we had a report recently how the Denver Metro lost like 4,200 people.
Yeah. In 1 month.
Off the population. Because shit's too expensive here. If Dan and I are lucky, we got the house when we did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The same houses in your neighborhood. I was just talking to somebody who was looking.
We snagged this house at the peak of COVID.
Houses in this neighborhood now are going for close to $500,000.
Yeah, I mean we could sell it now and make bank.
Yeah.
But then where you gonna live? Because all the houses here in Colorado are way too expensive. So I just can't imagine Californians being happy in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, me either. So you can see how hard it is for me to live in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Colorado.
I do too. And I mean, while yes, right now it's really freaking expensive, but we go through stages here in the state. And I mean, I was talking to a pilot today who's like, were you raised here? Are you from Colorado? And I was like, yeah, I'm a native. And he goes, that's crazy. You don't hear much of that anymore. He's like, there's not very many natives left in Colorado.
I'm from Utah. Don't hold that against me.
You could probably buy a fairly decent house there in Oklahoma for about $100,000 easy.
Yeah, that's crazy because the house that we got in Sterling, we got that for 82.
Yeah.
And that's just slightly smaller than this one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Keep your house and never sell it, Michael. It's going to be one of your family's greatest asset. Actually, what's going to happen is that when I become a rich and famous author, I'm going to buy this house outright, give it to Dan and the girls, and I'm going to go find my house. Yeah. I miss living by myself. Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad because Grandpa Danny comes in, we bullshit for a good 10, 15 minutes, just that like friends type thing. And then he disappears into his man cave, and that's all I see of him for the rest of the day. Sometimes the rest of the week, depending on his mood. Unfortunately, everybody and their dog uses my house as a flop house, so I've had to give up my my office.
You didn't have to. I would have happily stayed in your closet.
I know. 3/4 of the stuff in my living room isn't even mine. Half my kitchen isn't mine.
Shit, more than half. Between Airbeth and I, it's more than half.
Oh yeah, Airbeth took over my baking rack.
Yep.
I miss living by myself. Some houses are 50,000 to 80,000.
Mm-hmm.
I'm renting a newly remodeled house with new appliances. Yeah.
Yeah. The house across the street is old. It's
No, it's,
It
you
was
should be
just
about the same
remodeled. It
year
was
as
just
this one.
remodeled, but still, like,
Yeah,
for it to be $2,500 a month plus
that's, yeah,
utilities and everything.
that's stupid.
Yeah.
Yep. But, you know, nothing's going to change because people can charge that much because they can. People will
Yeah,
pay for it.
because people pay for it. A lot of times they don't have a choice. They figure out how to make it work. They get 10 fucking roommates, which is what I'm gonna have to do when I get a place, is have 5 fucking roommates.
See that? You know, and I have a theory as to that's how bad neighborhoods are formed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just my negative experience with roommates, but I've never seen a house full of roommates where
It was well
shit
taken
didn't
care
go
of.
south.
Yeah.
No, where people treated it like shit, drugs in and out, like Brian's house in Longmont. Not, um, I don't know if you've ever been to their house in Longmont
Yeah.
before they moved.
Yeah.
The blue apartment.
That place
Then
was
they had roommates,
so,
and
oh god, it was awful.
yeah, and they had like questionable people.
Yeah.
But people group together out of desperation. And usually
Yep.
desperate people are the ones who are most likely to be drug addicts and alcoholics.
Yep.
So, if they want to save the world, they can start with a rent.
Right.
Most people want to rent homes or sell them. Monthly income. Not sell them.
Yeah. In all honesty,
actually,
I have no desire to rent anything.
I watched a video earlier today about that. I think it was on Philip DeFranco.
Yeah.
Where they were talking about there's articles out right now that are nobody's selling their house because they can make more money renting. It's the end of the world as we know it. I'm happy to rent because I tend to move every 2 years. It all depends where I find a job. I have to have roots.
Yeah, I hate paying
And
other people's
ever
mortgage.
since 1016, I will never do another apartment.
Nope.
Like, I was kind of looking at them when I was first moving back, and I was still on the fence then.
Yeah.
But after you've had your own house, it's really hard to go back to renting. Like, if I wanted to knock out a wall and put a window in my bedroom that faces the hallway, I can.
Yeah.
I could do it right now if you want.
Yep.
It's my house. I can do whatever the fuck I want to it. You can't get that with a rental.
That's exactly it. That's why one of the things I'm so hesitant about going into a rental, especially I have my pets, I have the kids, I have it's somebody else's property, and I hate the idea of it. I hate the idea of renting. If I could figure out a way to not rent and still get rid of 1016 so we can buy something, I would do that.
It's insured, right?
Yeah.
Should be a sad day if something was to happen to its water heater.
Right?
Gas leak. And it's just coincidence that was the same day that you took all the animals to the vet.
Right?
Boom.
KDC says,
What's going to happen is I'm going to joke about it, and it's actually going to happen.
I know, and then they're going to be like, oh no, this is fraud, because...
Yeah, because it was on a show.
Yep. Let's see, KDC says, I do eventually want to own a home. Last week I had some guy pop up in my apartment to measure my countertops. They said they left a 24-hour notice on my door, but I never got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to fly. You're not coming to my house.
Yeah. That's... Diana says, yeah, I see the value in owning a home. It just isn't worth it unless you're going to live there at least 5 years. I'm not that stable yet. Neo says,
I don't know. There's some people that flip homes that only live in theirs for about a year.
Yeah, a year, maybe 2.
And they flip it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Neo says, I eventually want to own a home. Tired of moving, tired of rent prices going up. At least the mortgage will be the same price for a while. That's exactly it. And typically it's cheaper than...
For us, the only thing that's gone up is taxes.
Your taxes, yeah.
But yeah, my mortgage payment will be the same
Uh,
and while rent will continuously go up.
Diana, no, houses don't decrease, very rarely decrease in value unless there's a massive economy dip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, KDC says
Real,
houses increase
yeah,
in value, not decrease.
yeah. There's a reason why real estate is one of the top things to invest in
Yeah.
if you want to make money. Real estate and oil
Yep.
are the two biggest things you invest in. It's because homes will always appreciate in value
Hmm.
unless it gets hit by tornado,
Yeah.
an act of God. Um, severe weather damage from nature will decrease value, but that's only if you don't repair it. If you
Yep.
still repair it and file an insurance claim to get the replacement value, you can bring it back up again. But yeah, houses will never decrease in value.
Or not never, but very rarely decrease in value. Because there are times, economy-wise and stuff like
Oh,
that,
well,
where
okay. So
houses do
in
decrease in value.
2000, in 2008 they did go down, but that's because the market popped.
Yeah. That's why I said there are times that a
So
house
it
will
yeah,
decrease in value, but
but
it's very rare.
it'll always recuperate.
Yep.
Out of every um, market explosion like in 2008, it has always rectified itself and prices went back up.
Yep.
The only time you ever lose money while you're investing is when you sell. If you hold on to certain shit, it'll
Yep.
go back up. We had a tornado go through our neighborhood recently.
Ugh.
So you're not just thinking of a tornado with ringing the ice cream bell, waiting for people to come outside so they can suck them up.
What is wrong with you?
I'm a writer.
Because it went through her neighborhood. That's where you got that? Yeah.
Yeah. Ding dong. Line shark. I just assume the value goes down because it gets older and more worn out, just like furniture.
No.
No.
See, what happens is you end up owing less and less on your house as you pay. So even if the value of a house stayed the same, because unless you're trashing that house, it doesn't depreciate, okay? But you're paying off. So if I bought my house for $100,000 and I spent 10 years and paid down half of that, more than likely in those 10 years will probably have doubled in value the way the economy is.
Oh, yeah.
And so if I sold it, then I'm making more than what my house was originally worth. Or if you keep it as a rental property and your mortgage is so on a $100,000 loan, your mortgage is about $700 a month. Okay. So you're paying that $700 a month. You can rent it out depending on the area for $1,000. We'll just go with you could rent your house out for $1,000. Well, now you're making $300 a month on top of what your mortgage payment is.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
That's why Zillow and quite a few other places were buying up houses to do just that.
Yep.
Kind of essentially flipping it to make more money. But then they got stuck holding the bag when all the prices went up on everything.
Yeah.
So Zillow got fucked hard. Okay, bend over.
Right.
Cool. Well, hopefully the next time I move will be more permanent, so maybe I can buy the house. Yeah, I love the idea of owning my house.
I mean, the only thing that sucks about living in your house is you do have to damn upkeep, and sometimes upkeep on a house is a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'm worried for when my central air goes out.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of old anyway.
And it's gonna be hella expensive.
And the water heater, yeah. But in the meantime, I can literally do whatever the hell I want to my house.
Yep.
The thing about owning a house is I have to pay for all the repairs. That gets expensive. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
I mean, it can, but at the same time,
if you do preventative care,
yeah,
then the costs drop drastically. So like if the first time you notice a leak, fix it right then. Always have your roofs inspected every year. Always change your
filters on your
furnace, which I have to do because I keep forgetting. It'll prolong the life of your heater because the heater won't have to work as hard to push air through your ducts. So all it takes is a lot of the things that wind up breaking down could have been prevented with $10.
Yep.
Just gotta not be lazy. And mine's not necessarily being lazy. I just keep forgetting that I want to go to Home Depot to get a new filter. Michael doesn't have to worry about a construction guy appearing up at in his house short notice.
Yeah.
It was really mad that. Yeah, I was really mad that day. I bet. Yeah, that would not happen.
Yeah, that pissed
You
me
step
off.
foot in my house and you're not walking out on your own accord. They're carrying you out on a stretcher. I get hyper aggressive when it comes to my house.
Right. Oh my goodness, you should have seen Mike when he thought somebody
Oh,
broke into the freaking backyard.
Oh, there was weird footsteps going up to my window. I was pissed. I was
Like,
angry.
he was ready to lose his shit.
But then I realized it was the insecticide guy that I
Yeah.
pay every 3 months. It's like, oh, that's why. Okay. Oh yeah, I was pretty angry. 24 hours is not enough time. You never know what someone did the night before. True. Could be worse. We had a landlord who just show up.
Yeah.
No notice. And it was in the contract that he could do so.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you could probably read 7 and get an idea of what we had to live through. Yeah, because 7's all the characters in 7 are like based on people I know in real life. My rental experience have been hit or miss. My last apartment, the repairman was a saint. I seriously miss him.
And I haven't rented in such a long time that I can't even.
Yep, I will live in a tent before I rent again.
Yeah. Well, that's my hesitation. That's honestly my huge hesitation with trying to find a rental place. Well, and money.
Well, that
but
and you have no need to because you have my office.
no, but I do have a need to. I can't leave my cats up in Sterling with Ty. That's unfair to him. That's unfair to them, especially.
Well, then you best be thinking of a plan.
I've been trying to work on a plan for a fucking year now. It just... Everything keeps getting more and more expensive. Everything. So then it makes it impossible to...
That you want to live in a shed at the farm.
Not at the farm. I want to buy a place.
If you read A Freelancer's Tale, you would know the messed up landlord Michael had.
Yep.
Yeah, it's in A Freelancer's Tale too.
I forgot.
The story in 7 though is a little bit more.
It's awesome.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, it's in A Freelancer's Tale.
It just...
Renting houses can be worse. Landlords are terrible here. My last one was literally insane.
Yeah, I mean... I've dealt with my own fair share of psycho fucking...
There's a reason why I stress every time I get anywhere near Sterling.
Yep.
PTSD to the nth. And I don't throw around that term
weekend's gonna be fun.
Actually, it's not too bad. I'm outside of Sterling in a hotel. So,
right?
I'm good-ish.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're there for a good reason, so...
Yeah.
And you haven't done bad the last couple times we've gone up there for the different stuff, the concerts and things like that.
But I haven't had to, like, I didn't stay the night there, though. Those were just one-day trips.
Well, I know, that's what I'm saying. So you shouldn't be, you've gotten better, is what I was saying. Not healed, but...
Double C 430 says, I'm freaking drunk right now, fellas.
Awesome.
Cool. I
We're
usually
not.
am by now.
Yeah, we're both
But I didn't,
neither one of us got a drink.
I didn't drink tonight because I didn't have the calories for it. Otherwise, I would join you. I'm usually way more funnier than this because I'm drinking. Was that? Nothing. We were just wrapping up the show. You came a little bit late. Normally we're done by 8. We talked about writing for about 10 minutes, and then we just started going off on weird tangents.
On weird tangents.
Normal.
Because we don't know how to stay on topic on any show that we do.
I'm starting to wonder if I have ADHD.
Probably.
I ought to get
You
good.
gonna TikTok diagnose yourself?
No, I refuse to do stupid shit like that. I will go to a. If I suspect I might have a problem, I would actually go to a real doctor.
Right?
But I don't know because the last psychologist I went to called me a socialist. So.
Yeah, there's a
And
difference.
the way she said it too, she was all disgusted.
There's a difference between Sterling and Dimmer.
Fucking dirty hoe. I don't drink at all, and I'm still fat.
Let's see.
I don't remember the last time Michael had a drink on stream.
Last week.
Last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday he had. No, he
Yeah.
didn't have it on Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday or Monday.
Might have been last Monday then.
I think it was last Monday.
Yeah.
And the Monday before
Yeah,
that,
one
Mike
of those-
actually had 2 drinks.
What? Oh yeah, yeah. That was that month. It was last.
It wasn't
Monday?
last week. It was
Monday.
week before.
Monday before last, because I had a drink before the show started because it was a celebration of owning my house for 3 years, and then I had another one because I finished the second draft of my book,
Yeah.
and it was stream.
Mhm.
So.
So, what?
What about Colorado Plays? Technically, you guys stay on topic there.
Oh no, we don't. Not even close.
On Colorado
Oh,
Plays?
Colorado
Do we
Plays.
even have
Yes, we do. Because we don't have a
Do we even
topic.
have
We
a
just
topic?
play games and talk about shit.
Right?
It's not hard to stay on topic there.
Right? Oh, see, now everybody's
See,
showing up as
now,
we're getting
there's
ready
Chris.
to leave.
Hi, Chris.
It's amazing how you've never had to rely on medication. Because I refuse to. I can do everything on my own, which I had to. For the most part, I couldn't either afford it or I couldn't afford insurance. So no matter what, I could never afford the medication anyway.
Yeah.
So I just had to adapt. And sometimes I have my moments where it's a little bit more difficult than others, but for the most part, I'm totally fine.
Totally fine. Totally fine.
I'm doing much better now.
Or not.
How much you weigh can always be changed. Yep, can be. My weight always seems to increase. Hi, everybody. Hey, Katie C.
Wow.
Hey, Chris. You're super late to the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's late with his bottle of Tito's. Oh.
What was our card last week? Oh, last week's card
Okay,
I really
it's
liked.
time for the card. Yeah, time for card. Let's
I
get this
really
over
liked
with.
last week.
Okay, last week's card was Today I Will Not Give In. Today I will not allow negative thoughts or feelings to prevent me from achieving happiness. This goes along the lines with what I normally tell everybody anyway. That's never give up, never surrender. I refuse to give in, even when I should. What's the logical course of action? I still won't. At that point, it becomes out of
Spite.
to prove a point.
Oh.
I've done a lot of shit in my life just to prove a point.
Yeah.
Not always been the best ideas, but I never give up. So that was last week's card.
Yeah, I liked last.
Is it sad I have to buy my own birthday cake? Well, I have to buy my own.
Do
I buy my
not.
own shit all the time. Yeah, I do. I buy all my own shit because nobody ever has fucking money.
I sometimes have money.
Vroom. Next card. Oh, this is another one that I am.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This week's card is Today I Am Persistent.
Oh, I like that
Today
one
nothing
too.
will stop me from accomplishing my goals. Nothing will stand in the way of my happiness.
I like
That kind of
one.
goes along with, that also comes along with Never Give Up.
Yep.
But one of my favorite compliments I ever got from a boss was that I was tenacious. And I am. My, he's a tenacious one. It's all for the greater good.
The greater
Stop that!
good.
Love that movie. I don't even celebrate birthdays.
Oh, that's
I
not...
do.
We love
Well,
birthdays.
okay. Chris disconnected. What was the card? Okay, today's card was Today I Am Persistent. Today, nothing will stop me from accomplishing my goals. Nothing will stand in the way of my happiness. Being tenacious.
I like the card.
And I am. I'm very tenacious.
So, mostly these cards have been good. There's been a couple that we were like,
Yeah.
what?
There's been a couple, but I wouldn't say a couple. I think there's only the one that was.
I thought there were
off,
two.
No, there's only one that I didn't agree with, and that was that being happy with who you are. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always in the state of.
You should always strive to.
I'm always in a state of self-improvement. There's always something for me to work on. I haven't had cake in a very long time. I'm gonna be persistent with on these streets.
No, Chris's comment.
Well, anyone who will wear a tiger shirt on top of another tiger shirt is obviously tenacious as fuck. You're referring to I had the tiger tank top, and then sometimes
and then
you wear
the tiger over the top of it.
This one's one I haven't worn in a while. This is my my Birds of Paradise shirt. But yeah, I've got. Oh yeah. The silky tiger tank top that I've got, and then the other tiger one looks so good with it. I like loud colors. I'm flamboyant. Hi. Anyway.
Wow. Just wow.
It's who I am. If you don't like me, turn the channel.
Everybody
that's
here
what a lot of
likes
people do. Like, there's 8 people that stick around for this show. Everybody else like, fuck this, click.
Like, what the fuck am I watching?
I am who I am. I am who I am. That's all that I am. Or maybe we be a pirate.
Okay, are we done?
We were so done. We were done 27 minutes ago.
Right? We made it that long before we were done? Wow. Must be a new record.
Actually, I think my topic was done at 7:30.
Right?
The rest of the time, we just been talking about cake and rent and dating.
And dating and money and...
You know, all those things that writers go through.
Yeah.
I was thinking about running for president. I'd be the first single president elected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have the base money to get started?
I don't know. I think I can run a hell of a campaign using social media ads.
Yeah.
Just to prove a point. See? There I go again. I'm planning out running for president just to prove a point. I don't give a rat's ass if I get elected. I just want to show it being done.
You have issues.
Yes. Yes, I do. The writer's life is rough. Or that'd be. It'd be a really rough one. Like a choppy sea. The sea was angry that day, my friends. Like an old man trying to send a soup back in a deli. Anywho, I guess we're going to wrap this up. This train wreck is over.
Right. Everybody have a good week. Join us on, if you enjoyed this train wreck, join us for the next one tomorrow night on
Crossing Colorado's YouTube channel. Apple will be the biggest sponsor. Jog on. I love when Michael talks like a pirate. See, I'm telling you, we need to get Sea of Thieves, because I would do the whole stream with that pirate voice.
He was fucking driving the tugboat last night on
GTA.
We're playing GTA and he's driving the tugboat and he's talking like a pirate. Really?
I was driving. Yep, I was piloting the tugboat. You're going the wrong way? I'm going around this way. You're going to hit that? No, we're going to go through it. I drive World War II battleships.
Yeah.
I can handle a tugboat. All right, everybody have a great week.
Have a great
week.
See you tomorrow if you're going to join us tomorrow.
So anyway, if you're watching the video after the fact, A Freelancer's Tale is available on Amazon in paperback and ebook format. It's a story about how I got started as a freelance writer, from content mills all the way up to what I do today. And the link is in the description down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit me up on Twitter and Facebook, possibly Instagram, or use the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website, even though I used to be more active on Twitter, but ever since Twitter got rid of the ability for WordPress to use its API to post to it, I've been kind of playing around with doing more stuff on Instagram, so
And
I guess
don't
we'll see how that
everybody
goes.
don't forget what we learned tonight. If you try and message Mike on Instagram, he's gonna think you're a bot and ignore you anyway.
Yep, motherfucker.
So there's your message me on Instagram.
No,
But don't really.
what it is hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. But what it is that if you approach me on Instagram and you start saying, "Hey, baby,"
Right?
right there, I'm deleting the message. And if your name has numbers after it, I block it permanently.
I think my name has numbers after it.
Then I will block it permanently. No, but seriously, I am trying to do more with the Instagram.
Yeah.
But I just don't know what pictures to take, so.
So he struggles with that.
Okay. September 19th is National Talk Like a Pirate Day. It's a Tuesday, just saying.
Just
or
Oh,
I'll have
God.
to do the whole show as a pirate.
Okay.
So what we'll need to do is make sure that we remember not to put it in the sauna.
Yep.
And I'll have to go get a pirate hat.
Oh God.
I don't think that I won't. I had a shit hat in my closet. Russian Babe calls you baby all the time. Well, Russian Babe is different.
Right.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
No.
Anywho, mark your calendars, me hearties. Mark your calendars, me hearties.
Have a
Drink up,
great
me
week,
hearties,
everybody.
yo-ho.
We'll see you tomorrow night if you join us there.
And yes, I will be on tomorrow night, and I might do more pirate talk.
Oh my goodness. This is Mike not even
I'll do a
drinking,
pirate
guys.
diet, right?
This is Mike sober.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm a happy drunk. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Arr, baby.
Freaking Christ.